Welcome back to 726. We are here in the studios. Chris Parks, and he's from Century 21 Action Realty. Action.
That's the key word, is action, Dan.
You want some action.
That's right. Come and see us if you want some action.
Now, tell us about the real estate business. In the years past, it's kind of had a slump. What's it doing these days?
It has. The real estate market is back, baby.
Is it
yeah.
booming?
Good
Yeah,
deal.
it is back. Praise the Lord for that. We're all excited. All of the agents in this area, if you ask any agent, they are all busy now.
You know, and that's good, because I look at real estate and there's quite a few real estate agents. So you have to wonder if there's enough to go around. But
We do.
evidently so.
We currently have 104 agents in the Harrison board.
Yeah.
So we're
And
all
I bet
busy.
that's thinned down over the last several years. Has it not?
We were at about 114 agents back in '08, and it dropped down. It dropped down in the probably upper 80s.
Yeah.
We probably lost 30 or 40 agents during the market
The slump.
downturn, the slump. Exactly.
I guess you have to temper yourself and hope that it's going to get better at some point in time.
Right. You just have to readjust and know that everything cycles. You know,
Right.
so the upturn is on the way back up. So everyone's thankful for that.
Well, what makes a good real estate agent? I know that when I see you out and about, you've got this thing in your ear and you're pointing and talking and no one's around.
No one.
No, it's
I swear there's somebody on the other end of the phone, guys. I promise there is. Yeah, probably just enjoying being with people and liking, and seriously, we provide a service. You know, we love to help people find their dream home, help sellers sell their home. So it's just all about helping people and the satisfaction you get that knowing you've done a good job to help someone sell their home, or someone moves in from out of state, they're needing to buy a property, and they're putting a lot of trust in you to really help them make the right decision. So it's just a good feeling knowing that you've worked hard for them, and to see the excitement on the buyer or seller's face when you complete the transaction, and it's, you just know it's kind of like teachers feel when they mold kids.
You bet.
Same kind of feeling,
Do you go through the entire process with the buyer, or do you hand it off, or I mean, what's your expertise on that?
Well, we have other people, of course, that's involved. You know, you have all the appraisers and the termite folks and the surveyors and that type of
But
title
usually you're the one
companies.
looking after that. For
Exactly, right. We're pretty much involved in every phase of that at some point, and some of it depends on the buyer or seller. Some of them like to be more involved, and we certainly let them do that. Some of them want you to take care of everything for them, and we can do that as well. You know, so
What the interest rates are extremely low.
they're
aren't they?
still low. I'd say probably in that 4% range, and of course they keep saying the rates are going to go up. You know,
Right.
but they've not gone up yet, so it's still a good time to purchase with low rates.
Is there a warning sign when people should say, I really need to buy now?
Yeah, when
I
the
mean,
rates start
when the
going
rates
up.
start going up.
When they start, you know that.
Right.
Well, there is a point when the economy gets so good and people, buying homes is an indicator the economy gets better, right?
Exactly, and we there's been several repossession homes in the last 4 or 5 years. That market, there's still several repos out there, and of course they're really good buys. Most of the repos are great buys, and myself included have sold a bunch of those type of properties. But as those properties start to disappear, and there's not as many people losing their home, the economy is going to get better at that point, and the rates will start rising, that type of thing.
What kind of properties are good buys right now?
Well, probably, single-family dwellings have been really good buys for people that are looking because of the rates, and, homes that are being sold under market value. A lot of them are. Commercially has been really good to buy the last few years also. There's been several commercial properties, small business owners that weren't able to make it. Those properties have been at really bargain prices. So there has been some investment people especially that have really done well during the downturn, and now that the economy is coming back, they're going to be in a real good position.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have to play the market a little bit if you're going to.
You do. It's kind of like the stock markets, When the stock market goes down, everybody panics and wants to sell, but that's really the time you should be buying. And that's kind of the way the real estate market is as well, Really the time to buy is when the market's down.
Well, I was going to say, and there seems to be a correlation there between the stock market and real estate.
Exactly. So we're glad to see the market coming back. Appraised values of properties are coming back up. you know, especially in California, there was a situation where people were buying homes and the market value, you know, really dropped out there in
Yeah,
08, 09.
yeah.
So we're glad to see that the value, the appraised value of properties are starting to come back
Yeah.
up in line where they need to be.
Mhm. Are there more people from the out of this area that are moving here,
Yeah,
or?
that's a good
A
question.
lot. There are
Okay.
a lot of folks here. You know, we've got something in Harrison, Arkansas, and a lot of local folks probably don't think about that, you know, because they were born and raised
Yeah.
in this area like I was. But they love, of course, the beauty of the area, all the water, the lakes, the streams, the mountains, golly, all that. People come here and they're just like, everything's beautiful, and it is. Our tax base is so low, a lot of folks can't believe how cheap our taxes are. And they get their kids out of the big cities. They'd
Sure,
rather raise
yeah.
their children in a rural area. So there's just, it's kind of, you know, some folks from California and the coastal towns feel like it's almost a step back in time.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
I've
it
heard
is,
them call us
really.
kind of a Mayberry, you know, as far as
Yeah.
people still trust folks, everybody still waves, everyone's still friendly, you have good neighbors. They miss those times.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know that, but maybe that's disappeared a little in the large cities and stuff, the trust factor with folks and neighbors and that type of thing. So
Sure.
people feel that here and they really like that.
Well, people that are interested in property, they can give you a call, I'm sure.
You bet. You know, we have a full staff of agents there at Century 21. We're available pretty much 24/7. Even after hours, feel free. You can dial our main number and we will still have an agent on duty at night, so it'll ring through to an agent's cell phone. So we're pretty much there anytime you need us.
And then people that may be thinking about selling, are there, you still do listings, I guess?
Yes, we do a lot of listings. Talk
Sure
a lot
you
about
do.
buyers.
Yeah.
The sellers are really getting happy now. I mentioned the
I bet,
appraised
yeah.
values coming back. So, you know, the property's starting to move much better. So the sellers are like, yes, you
Right.
know, thank you. The values are coming back up. Property's moving better. So it's been a little tough on the sellers the last few years, but thank goodness with the market coming back, things are getting back in line so they can get fair market value for their property.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
All right, let's give information. It's been on the screen. Tell them where you're at, phone number, how to get a hold of you.
Okay, like I said, we're Century 21 Action Realty, and we are at 906 Highway 62-65 North here in Harrison, right across the street from Wendy's. And gosh, if you say Nature's Wonders and Ace Hardware, everybody knows
Right.
where that is too. We're right there in that shopping plaza. 741-3408, and we'll be glad to help you any way that we can.
All right, thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
All
Appreciate
right.
it. Appreciate
Thank
it
you.
very much.
Thank
All
you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks, Miss Ann.
Well, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking to Larry Martin and a bluegrass event that's happening actually starting tomorrow, and it'll be running through the weekend. We'll talk to him all about that and who's going to be the lineup there for this year's bluegrass. Stay with us.